A massive crack in the ground that's estimated to be up to 50 feet deep has opened up in Kenya seemingly overnight. The crack stretches along Kenya's Great Rift Valley, and many scientists believe it could end up splitting the continent apart.
You may have heard of the East African Rift System, a giant crack in the Earth's crust that runs from the Gulf of Aden in the north to Zimbabwe in the south. This rift is where three tectonic plates are pulling away from each other, causing earthquakes, volcanoes, and geysers along the way. But did you know that this rift is also the birthplace of a new ocean that will eventually separate Africa into two continents? You may have seen some viral photos of a massive crack in the ground in Kenya, which appeared in 2018 and sparked fears that Africa was breaking apart. But is this really true? And if so, how and why is it happening? Before we start, subscribe to Metahub Discovery and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we upload it. We need to understand the concept of plate tectonics, which is the movement of the Earth's crust and upper mantle. Sometimes, these plates collide, forming mountains or volcanoes. Other times, they slide past each other, causing earthquakes. And sometimes, they pull apart, creating rifts and new ocean basins. This last scenario is what is happening in Africa, along a region called the East African Rift System. This is a complex zone of faults and volcanoes that stretches for over 3,000 kilometers, from the Gulf of Aden in the north to Zimbabwe in the south. It splits the African plate into two smaller plates, the Somali Plate and the Nubian Plate. The East African Rift System is an example of a continental rift, which is the initial stage of a continental breakup. As the plates pull apart, the crust thins and cracks, forming valleys and lakes. Eventually, these valleys will widen and deepen, allowing seawater to flow in and create a new ocean. This process is not new. In fact, it has been going on for millions of years, and it is responsible for the formation of other oceans, such as the Atlantic, which resulted from the breakup of South America and Africa around 138 million years ago. So how long will it take for Africa to split in two? Well, according to geologists, it will take at least another 10 million years for the rift to fully develop and separate the continent. That means that we won't see any dramatic changes in our lifetime, or even in the next few generations. However, that doesn't mean that the rift is inactive or harmless. On the contrary, the rift is a hotspot for volcanic and seismic activity, which can pose risks for the people and wildlife living in the region. For example, in 2005, a volcanic eruption in Ethiopia created a 60-kilometer-long fissure and spewed lava and ash into the air. In 2018, a series of earthquakes shook Kenya, damaging roads and buildings. The rift also affects the climate and the environment of the region, creating unique landscapes and habitats for diverse species. For example, the rift is home to the world's largest lava lake, located in the Nyiragongo volcano in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The rift also hosts some of the world's oldest and deepest lakes, such as Lake Tanganyika and Lake Malawi, which harbor hundreds of endemic fish species. The East African Rift System is therefore a natural wonder that showcases the dynamic nature of our planet and its evolution over time. It is also a source of challenges and opportunities for the people and animals that inhabit it. By learning more about the rift and its impacts, we can better appreciate and protect this amazing region. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe for more. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions about Africa splitting apart. See you next time with another interesting topic. Goodbye for now.